I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Is that just how the movie like that? I mean,
Damn, I forgot what the breakout was.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Eagles' speedy running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Eagles in the
So he has to get above 70% completion percentage and one or fewer interceptions.
The calendar is turned in December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're already in week 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 20.
Put it back to on this one.
Offense for the first drive. And listing them out there, signal caller down his season in the NFL.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And at the end of the season, he's 2 away. He's got his guys.
You hear the announcers are,
I'm not going to play. He's not going to play. From Brooklyn. No way he can hit Carlin's pitch. Here comes the pitch.
What the fuck? Did Andrew give Kevin your number? Did Andrew give Kevin your number? No. He's tells me that I'm ready right now to hop on. And then Joe's like, call him. He got his number now.
After that prank call, though. You thought I was one of those scams like some insurance people?
Why?
I was all like,
anyway,
yeah, is this scamming?
I was in Australia.
He was all like, yeah.
I was in a Buckethead.
I was all like, yeah, we had it down.
I was already self-conscious about the Buckethead.
He
Tried it on in the hotel.
He went to the front door, there was no one there. And then I was like, oh yeah, daddy.
And I was like,
and then he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, dude, you were cool.
I was like, oh yeah.
Also, who cares? No one's gonna get
And he was like, he hooked up, and then he still didn't know it was me. I had the mic on and everything, nigga. But he could hear the conversation through the headset and the phone.
God, I didn't even see you coming, dude.
And then he hooked up, and then he was like, bro, this stupid bitch just tried calling me.
This fucking guy, I was getting my face. He walked behind us in front of me. He walked behind me, took my hat off my head, put it back down, and patted me on the head. I turned around, smiling at him, because I thought only a friend could have done this. I was like, you know, there's something like that. This guy kept walking. He didn't even break stride.
Yeah, you could definitely tell when it's getting darker.
I had no problem.
You know, I was like that fucking kangaroo.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the young man from the University of Arizona, their rookie quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Alexander. It got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Throwing to start the drive, Alexander.
And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. From the gun on 3rd down, Alexander. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here for Davis. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out. Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Alexander. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Alexander.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And the slot man goes in motion left. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll give to Hall. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Alexander. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to the 30. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll look to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken at the 46. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. In motion right goes Reed. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. In motion right comes Reed. 2nd and 2. That'll be caught right side by Reed. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Alexander. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jaden Reed from 4 yards out.
And the Eagles have moved out in front. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
They'll run with Hall.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
In motion left, that's Reed.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Alexander. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
From the gun on 3rd down. Alexander
over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin out in Houston, and it's the Texans who've got the lead in the 2nd quarter. Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass there. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the Dog Pound. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Keon Coleman, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are able to get that record back to 500, but they face an uphill climb in the final 4 weeks to secure a playoff berth. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, Alexander, and he will go down. A Cowboy sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Back to throw. Alexander. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the gun on 3rd down. Alexander. That is caught. He'll have the first down and more than that. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, now comes the Cowboys punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Alexander. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll send Reed in motion left.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
back to throw. Alexander. Quick hitter here. It's complete. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Alexander. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back to throw again. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion left, that's Reed. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Off play action. Alexander. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dallas.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Second and 4. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the... And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked.